Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Memory Box. I am TheRealJustSean, and today we're going to look at one of my all-time favorite games. It's a cult classic and it's called Puggsy. There you go, you see it there. It was made by Psygnosis and Traveller's Tales. Psygnosis, if you're an older gamer, you should have heard of. They've done, just to name a few, they've done G Police, they did the Formula One series on the PlayStation up to 2007. They've done the first two Discworld games, they've done the Wipeout series, which, let's be honest, put the Prodigy on the map. They've done a game called Alundra, which I look back on fondly, Blast Radius, and a little game you might have heard of called Lemmings. Yes, they had a hand in that. And Traveller's Tales, well, if you've played a Lego game, you've played a Traveller's Tales game. But Puggsy was very ahead of its time, very innovative. It's not just a platformer, it's also physics-based, which for the early 90s was, really unheard of. You could stand on objects, you could pick them up, you could use the gun to shoot people, and you could even use the objects. You could stack the objects on top of each other and walk about with them. And there actually was no limit to the amount. If you could pick it up, you could stack it. It was that sort of game. As you'll see in this level. It also, if you had an object, if you were holding an object at the end of the level as you went through the level exit, you got a point tally for it, ranging from 100 points for a used item that was worthless to, I think it was 1,000 for a rare item, things like that. But yeah, it was very innovative, very ahead of its time. There were, 50 or so levels. There were, I think, 16 secret levels. There were 6 bosses. There was 5 bosses and an end boss. There were even more bosses on the Mega CD port, which came after this Mega Drive version. Originally, it was on the Amiga, then Mega Drive, and then the Mega CD in '94, I believe. But yeah, it was brilliant. There were hidden endings and stuff like that, and one of the hidden endings had a password hidden in it that you needed to solve a maths problem to get to another hidden ending. And it was stuff like that. It was really ahead of its time, really innovative, and especially when it came to piracy as well, how to tackle piracy. As you'll see at the end of this video, the game had an anti-piracy thing in it that happened at several points throughout the game. And basically the message was, you've had your fun, now go and get the real cartridge, the real game. Cartridge at the time was Mega Drive. But for a game to come out in 1993 and have all this stuff in it was amazing. Other games didn't really do this sort of thing. And again, the music was brilliantly done. The artwork looks good. I mean, even today, this would still be good for an indie game. It was really immensely well done. And I would love whoever has the rights. Whatever happened to Psygnosis? They became a Sony exclusive company. I mean, I believe it was Sony Liverpool, something like that. They became, and they really didn't do anything worth talking about. But yeah, I would love whoever it was that has those rights if they would remake this game. Not even remake, or you don't even need to remaster it. Just put this game out, this full game. Take the code from a cartridge, put the full game onto Steam, onto just the PC, through GOG, or on the Xbox, 3DS, whatever. Just put it out there. And, I would happily pay money for it, I would happily buy this game again. And I really recommend, if you are a gamer go play this game. If you're a beginning gamer, it's, you know, easy enough to get into, especially because there's only 3 buttons. If you're an old hand at video games, then there's lots of secret stuff for you to find, stuff for you to go out of the way in levels to find hidden stuff, you know, items that can make you invincible for a short time, make you faster, make it so you can take a hit or maybe 2 hits. I believe ammunition for a gun, for guns that you have, things like that. It's really good. I highly recommend it. However, this is where I must leave you. I hope you've enjoyed today's memory box. Please do check out my other memory box stuff. Check out my Sight Unseen stuff every Wednesday, my full play stuff every Friday, and check out Warlord as well. He's doing Final Fantasy VIII and Deadpool at the minute every Tuesday and Thursday. When you're done there, check out totallytanked.com. It's not just video games. We've got music stuff. We're working on, you know, more geeky stuff like comic books, things like that, movies. Have a look at that, look at all of our videos, and also check out the Facebook page, Totally Tanked, where we update as often as we can. So yes, once again, thank you. This has been Memory Box. You've been watching Puggsy, a classic, a hidden gem. I'm going to leave you now with the piracy thing. Thank you once again, and goodbye.